How you doing? I'm Jeremy Auger, and I'm here to persuade you to learn to play the saxophone. Today we're going to go over who invented it, how to play, and the different kinds of music you can learn to play with it. I've been playing since 5th grade, and I've always wondered who invented it, when it was invented, and why it was invented. So, in order to do this, I Googled who invented the saxophone. The Encyclopedia Britannica has a site called Antoine Joseph Sax. And in 1846, Adolphe Sax, who's also known as Antoine Sax, invented and patented the saxophone. He did it in order to provide a link between the higher woodwinds and the higher brass inside orchestra bands. Throughout his life, he invented 14 different kinds of saxophones for the orchestra and concert bands. Throughout its use, different composers used it in different kinds of symphonies. So for the symphonic use of saxophones, they mainly use alto, tenor, and baritone saxophones. Now we know who invented it and where it came from. Now we need to know how to play. So pick up my visual aid here, and I'm going to teach you how. This is the body, this is the neck, and this is the mouthpiece that holds the reed, or the woodwind. So before you're even getting ready to play, you need to get the reed and soak it. Some people do it for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, but the main point is to wet the reed so it doesn't crack during your playing. Then you assemble the neck to the body by putting it on like that. Then you put the mouthpiece on the neck. There is a little cork holder, and it has a structure on it to slide the mouthpiece on because you're going to use it to tune it. So then you put your reed on, put it on, and then you tune your saxophone for a similar thing. Then you learn the keys and notes, and you put it all together to learn how to play the saxophone. So now that I've shown you how to play the sax, now I'm going to tell you the different types of music that you can play with the sax, because it's used in pretty much every genre of music that they have. Since its invention in 1846, the saxophone has undergone many changes in musical genre. According to Esprit Estrella, in her article Saxophone History, Adolphe Sax revealed his creation, the saxophone, in 1844 at the Paris Industrial Exhibition through a concert featuring his choral work called Chant Chaffé. The saxophone was used in French military marching bands in 1845, and through its transition throughout the years, it's constantly been used in marching bands. In the 1920s to 1940s, the rhythm of jazz and dance came into the musical scene, and it relied heavily on the saxophone. And over the transition of music, R&B, rhythm and blues really brought out the use of the saxophone because of its use in jazz music. It became real popular. And then over the past 30 years, it's brought about the modern day popularity of the saxophone in rhythm and blues and other music. So today, the saxophone is used in orchestra, concert, marching, jazz, and dance bands. So now you've learned where the saxophone came from, who invented it, why it was invented. I kind of showed you the basic concepts of putting it together, besides learning notes. And then I taught you the different types of music that you can learn to play it. So now I encourage you to go out and learn how to play.